Danse, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Istanikin nishkua ate. Means greetings, good morning. Many blessings, everyone, many blessings. I like to say good morning to everyone. This is my 102 videos that I've made. And letting everyone know that today I will be sending out the packages for those had ordered, and ordered protection medicine bag. I like to tell everyone thank you for always coming on and joining me. And let's see if we can invite some people. I'll see what I can do. And let's see if he even responds. Yesterday he didn't respond, and it was kind of hard to actually get some people on here. Error. Once again, an error. All right. Well, it is what it is. So, anyway, if anyone wants to share anything or want to join and share your experience, what you've seen or you think you've seen or felt, I'll be honored here to why did it go twice? Come on in. Don't be shy. I hope everyone can hear me, and hope everyone had a blessed and wonderful weekend. Those who know me, I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw, and I like to share information with you about what is in our woods and how do we explain what they are and stuff like that. So, well, I hope everyone is going to join. Howdy and good morning, Danse, and many blessings to you, Roger. Thank you for coming. If you want to join on, you're more welcome. It's right out there. Tell me your experience or others on here, you know. Oh, if not, it's okay. You know, there's many channels that I've helped, and I've seen you in some of those channels. So it's 60 degrees here, and it's nice. I did have the door open for a while. It didn't. How do you say? You can smell the fresh air, and it smells beautiful in the morning. So, let me see if I can invite more people. If you kindly give me a minute. That way I can send others in here. Uh-oh, telephone. We are not available. Yep, we are not available. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. This is how it is. But we all know that we all try really hard. So it's 71 and it's raining. Oh, send the rain out this way. We do need some rain here. And I'm getting tired of those spam calls. It's in the office phone and doesn't help sometimes. Okay. Well, is what it is. Here it's nice. We got a little breeze. I've been up since 6 a.m. this morning. Hubby made it to Chandler, Arizona for the conference meeting. And I couldn't go because I'm not released to fly yet. And but I'm planning to do something. So I'm not going to stay too long on here, maybe about an hour or an hour and a half. I have to deliver some packages. I have 3 packages I need to send out. And hopefully, it'll be okay. I know that sometimes me sitting in the car and getting out of the car, it bothers, but it's okay. I still go no matter what. Excuse me. Well, only a few people are here. I see I have a peekaboo and I have Roger and myself. But when you wanna start a channel, it is very hard at times, and then you set a goal to do at least 100, and then there you go, you got 200, and then I was blessed with 300. So now I'm at 371. So I'm very, very, very blessed that many of you have come on and get the guidance and enjoy my live and asking me many questions. How can we stop? How can we stop Bigfoot from reading our minds? You're never. I believe some channels um, say different, but they'll never stop reading our minds. I'll tell you that. And the reason why is because they are very special satangas, very special creatures that the Creator has brought before time. And I know some of the um, channels that everybody goes to and speak of me, what I've said, and that person says, "Oh no, she's wrong. She don't know." Well, I invite that person, and he didn't show up. He ignored me because, as it is, I do take the challenge because I am 62 years old. I have over 50 years of experience, and I don't fake going into the woods. I don't. My backyard is not a forest. It's cornfield. Then you go like 2 miles to Sonora, and that's where Yosemite is. So that's where another clan is. I go to the border of California and Nevada. Now that is my happy clan up there. I have my other clan in Wyoming, where Blackfeet Reservation is there. I have my clan there, and Canada. I have 3 clans. The clan that's over here in Sonora, I don't really know them because I haven't spent much time there. But I'm thinking sometime this year or in the beginning of January, I'm going to start because there's been a lot of activity, I've been told. But people have their own ideas of knowing what is what. And it's, people don't understand at all. So when you want to ask questions about Asatanga, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Hairy Man, Shekagu, Shump, Man in the Woods, Sasquatch, they are very, very much been here more than us, and they are very intelligent, more smarter than us humans. I know from my ancestors, they have told me, and I've got it from the mouth of Brahak, from the chief. He says they will always read our minds. They will always try to figure out why humans like to target them. One, they don't like military. They don't like camouflage uniforms because they think you are working for the government. But everyone that I know wears the camouflage shirt, jacket, pants, and boots in the ground for them. It's just fine. But it's also that gives them that you're targeting them, that you are hunting. And it's best to say investigation, not your hunting. I've told this to many channels that I've worked with. So, and I have not been wrong at anything. Yes, people have challenged me. People have tested me. And I don't waste my energy on people that don't understand properly. If I had to explain myself more than 3 times, then there's a lot. But I understand there are some people have difficult understanding, so I have to re-say it in a different way. But I do know that the Satangas do try to communicate with humans. Now, they have communicated with us relatives for over thousands of years. Before I was born, before my great grandmother was born. And I have many information on a ledger that I kept for years. And when you're asking someone to bring more of what your knowledge is and explain things to other people, sometimes it's a little difficult for others to understand. And many relatives try to understand, or where the people can understand, I meant to say, because they're like, okay, well, why do they know we're here? Because they're curious. You're on Mother Earth, and that's where they lay. This is where they mark their territory, or this is where there was planned for them to be here. Once again, there are many different clans and different dogmen. So, okay, Samway has another question. Do Bigfoots want to get along with people, or do they just want to keep hidden forever? You know, the Satangas say that humans have poor judgment, and they will communicate with certain humans. If they felt the trust and really understand them, then they will communicate with you. But the humans get very aggressive and they don't like it. They know they can hurt you. They can harm you very easily. Before you even try to think you're fast with the arm and the gun, no. And they don't like firearm. They know you're carrying, they can smell you from, let's say you're coming into the parking lot. There's always going to be one always viewing around the area, and they'll sense, and then you'll hear the chatter, and they're telling you there's someone here and we need to observe them. This is where they observe you. And sometimes when you're walking in and you're saying, oh, this is going to be a great investigation and then, a great hunt. I'm going to go and see what these things are. Some will be hidden. And I'll tell you what, they do brush their prints. I don't care what channel or who or what, brush their prints. And that's because they don't want you to follow them. I know many channels, a few channels I'll say, that will put on a suit and go make prints. And then when someone is investigating because they know they're there, that's not right. You're going to get really hurt, especially if you're in their domain. They see you, and you know you're not a clan. I'll be praying that I don't get ripped apart. It's important that you don't allow any harm to you, because not just mentally, physically, they can destroy you in many ways. It's very powerful if you don't understand. And I try to tell many people, if you feel that a Bigfoot wants to come and meet you, it'd be up to them. There are some Satangas, some Bigfoots that are very aggressive, and there are some are calm, and there are some that want no communication with human. But they will follow you all the way. If don't matter how far you go in, say you're going 20 miles in the forest, they're still going to be with you. And they will push you away if you're close to the babies or the young ones. You will hear knocks. You will hear a lot of roaring. How you say? A loud, not a whoop, but like a growl. And when you think you hear that and you think you're close, it's really really necessary for you to pay attention. Because remember, your eyes can play tricks on you too, as much as your mind. But they will confuse you and have you not go that way and may steer you to another way. Or they'll have one of their clans to take you in a different position. That's why it's important that when you do go out and you break a branch, You tell mothers, I'm not trying to ruin you, just as my way out. In case you forget how, where you pinned it on your phone. But if you really, really want, this is what we did in the old days. We broke a tiny wrench from the entrance so we know. I do have another follow that I also help, and he doesn't go live because he says some people fake too much and he doesn't need to hear the trolls and stuff. And I agree. I agree. And he's also a native. And there's a couple that do in Canada, and he's like, I can't believe these people are giving wrong information. You know, he says they're also listening to the Americans doing it wrong. And I sound that is not your place to say. You're doing what you can with the different clans from there, and they're investigating. You know, everyone has their own opinion, like I said. I just disagree with some of the channels, how they approach or how they do things. I get worried for their sake, you know. And if you open up the medicine bag and you dump it, and I feel it, then you're not protected no more. Because I know you're not being true to my heart for me doing my hard work to protect you from whatever creatures are cryptid out there. For all means, then go ahead. Because I tell you, you're going to get so zapped, you're going to get so confused, and you might even get sick. And it's important that you do stay hydrated because that'll be one. And it's also very difficult to have a friend or associate to say, okay, well, Miss Bearclaw, I apologize. Can you please make me another? And I didn't, no. Unless you lost it and I can feel it, or if you feel that something's happened, then you need to call me because I'll tell you, and I will get the rest of the council with me and we'll get together and figure why. I had many feelings that you can look in your bag if you really, really need to look inside your bag, you know, and then where you see something sticking out of your protection bag, and it's going to be a bear root. Okay, the bear root, what it does, I'll take a bite. This is my third bite already. You only take a bite out of it if you feel that you're confused or zapped, or you're stressing out and having a panic attack or anxiety. You can take a bite, put it back in your bag. Or you can just barely open your bag a little, squeeze the bottom, and then that way you can get the smell. You can smell your bag from the outside. This here, I've had this one since I was 6 years old. I have my first kill, which was a bear. I have the tooth, the claw, and I have the skin in my sweat lodge. I lay it on the ground. And it's important to also, don't say ACP, welcome, welcome. It's important. I'm sharing all my knowledge with you people because I fought with the council, all the tribals. They say no because people are not going to understand. They're going to say it's misunderstanding or misfit or you're fake or I don't believe she knows what she's talking about. Well, those are the people that make a lot of fantasies. And it's hard enough that when someone doesn't know you and this person is telling you exactly where and what. So, but I ask of you, if you are sincere and you enjoy me speaking my knowledge, because actually our relatives don't like sharing what we know about the Satangas. And I say, well, I think that the humans should know, all the people. But I'm not going to sense which one is good and which one is not. Oh, man. Soundwave says, I never went looking for Bigfoot. They came to me. Now I want to know them and get the bottom of things. If they come to you, it's because you've been around it when you were younger and you just didn't notice. I'll tell you, children from 5 to 10 can actually see them. We have, not me, but people, my viewers, some got the eagle eye to see, or the other people can smell, and that will give them away. So if they're approaching you in your area or your backyard, then you can gift them from your backyard. Don't gift them every day. That's the wrong thing to do, because they need to learn. And I was told that it is important for them to do their hunts on their own. Giving humans food is like a gift, a snack. Did you give your child? You're going to give your child that all day? No. But to them, receiving apples, popcorn, sardines, chocolate without peanuts, and then you put certain nuts out there like pine, pecan, crackers, things like that they enjoy. And let's see. It's going to take a long time because it's never going to end. And if you want to get out, then you actually need to put some boots on or go in your tennies and go find the forest, the woods, start exploring. Then you're investigating. It's important to ask Mother Earth, I'm entering on your land. I come to visit. I feel that many people don't do that, but when they get like halfway, I'm here to review you. This is beautiful nature. Thank you, Mother Earth. Many of us put a lot of tobacco down for Mother Earth because we are walking amongst herself. So many of us always try to roam around and find out what is walking. So people think, is it safe? And we try to understand. So encourage yourself to go out there and say you're recording or something. I don't record. Sometimes I take pictures, but I do ask permission anywhere. Some people don't do it, but us indigenous natives do. Like my nephew, he's Navajo in Phoenix. and he has his own channel, and it's been popping. And he talks about a lot of the cryptid, and he tells me, Auntie, should I go for it? But remember, you cannot say that word. It's the it. And he says, I know, because the it has been coming out there, and many people have seen one has been killed. So it's important that you be protected and careful. And only an elder can give you stories of wisdom, and I am an elder. So this is why I'm trying to fight for the people to understand what kind of cryptid is out there. There's more I can't say, but I'll say there is more. CP is very well known to some clans in that area. Also, she has a very good eye. They will keep their distance because they don't really care for humans. They feel humans are threatened. That is why. Yes, they do. They also test you to see if you have some knowledge of them. And they the young ones are the ones that still learning and trying to understand that what about how and what about the humans. So they're trying to if they throw a stick, it'll be a big stick. Yes, they threw rocks. Dogman usually throws them more because they're giving you that attention when there's someone else on the other side. Because they say too, they know when there's more crowded people entering Mother Earth in their area, and it's like, and I tell this to all my channels, all the people I sponsor. I said, you got to remember, it's like you're coming into their home. You have to understand. But many people like to be aggressive and come after it. You know, what do you happens if you really actually did? And I'm not trying to mock any channels, but the specific one that I'm very, very unhappy with, and I started to help, and I kept sensing a man in a suit and making false prints. You would find footprints, but do you actually find the 2 feet together? Even if it's a struck, most of the time you find a print, but you can't tell if it's a left and right because it's brushed out, or they have the young ones brushing it out as they're playing in that area. Many don't really understand, but until you get out there and start tracking and know the difference from a dog print from either an elk or a moose or wild boar or a deer, a bear, because people start to say, "Oh, wait, you don't know. See this yoke right here behind me is my when in the summer where I go, I put these up. My husband and I and my brother-in-law, they help me put it up, and we bring that is like fold out beds, cots. Um, is to help. Mm, Do they like moonless nights more than the moonlight? More activity. It's mating season coming up. Some have started already. And when it's a full moon, and they're more active from 1 to 5. Some will be out like 11, 12, midnight, and they start investigating around. They start to sense for miles to see if any human beings are on the land. And they try to allow their youngs to run around and play. They watch the largest satangas or Bigfoots. You stand up and put logs, moving trees, putting X's. Now, putting X's on the ground usually means welcome. But it was say, and then you have stack of rocks with sticks, and then you have sticks like a crop, like an X, but it has more logs, and it's pointing. That's giving you more information of water and food supply and highway. It's like a highway for one, telling you from direction what is open for right now. And you can have a portal from an X, or they have been many different other portals. So it's important, and it depends what area. And I know that Ohio had like a web, and that was a portal because they do that too. And the X by in the middle of two trees, that's a portal. I can't say if it's an entrance or an exit. It could be either one or the same one, depending on their energy. I do say that many people go up to the X and touch it. You need to be careful too, because also whatever is lingering, what spirit, it could be touched you, and then you start having headaches and you start having stomach aches, and you're not understanding what the heck is going on. It's 99 heat index in my swamp now. Very hot, shake, and bad water levels. How Bigfoot's put up such bad temperature in human community, and the night with no wind and really they're used to it. They're very much used to it. And here the humans or the people are trying to get used to it. And sometimes it's difficult for them. So they have AC on, or excuse me, or a fan. So I hope I have given you some information, and oh, my son. So it's important sometimes to feel and know your energy around. Any more questions? Okay. Well, Let's see. When you are hunting, when it's seasons to hunt for deer, do you think the trails are good when you're investigating the Bigfoot? Or do you ever think that, or have the feeling when you're camping, someone's like watching you? Do you ever worry that you're going to get lost somewhere? How do you find your way back? So you're going into the trail to enjoy the hike and you went off the trail. How can you find yourself? And there's no internet service out there where you're at. How are you going to find yourself? Well, I hope that everyone can keep safe out there, for one. Two, try to remember what marking was around, or look at the tree really good and see if that is the way you came in. And if you remember seeing what is around you, you still need, because sometimes they will change things on you, and that's why it's important to have some kind of marking. Yep, moss does grow on trees. You can start a fire with that too, right? Especially people that are amongst the swamp. But you can make moss out of medicine if you have a deep cut. You can also use the moss once you clean it and stretch it out. You can use it to as you're drinking the water. When I just hope that people understand going into certain territories, because this is their home actually. Mother Earth gave it to them. The Creator gave it to them. The Creator made them first before us. Yes, this is true. Some clans like the snow more, but it's not as bad like it is around the world. But yes, can you excuse me for 1 minute? Someone's knocking at my back door. Thank you. Ooh. No, I'm here, Henry. I'm here. I wonder how many times I've had them watch me always hanging out at my CP. I think it goes back. Ooh, I was say maybe your early 20s. Track. And a lot of tracking that made me excited. And if I come across a stream or a creek, I always look at the water lines. Um, See what kind of creatures come through. I I like to fish, but not a lot. Um, I like to sing to the Creator and Mother Earth. In my younger years, I did a lot of um, dancing, jingle dance, um, the neutral slow dance for Mother Earth, and we do the gather dance, which is starts with a slow circle and then comes with a bigger circle, and it comes in threes each one, and then we allow the next person to come in, and we are bigger and bigger. And um, I like to. I can't say I don't have a specific one because every day to me is excitement. Me giving people information or how to guide them to get some knowledge of Mother Earth and understanding the trees, because the trees can move. The trees give great energy. Even the ones that look so dead, they still have energy. And those are the ones that really try to give humans for safety of any kind of energy. I don't know if that you understand that. Um, I did play ball. I did in the horse races bareback. I done that. I was in my younger years. Um, I did a lot of investigating up in many mountains. And I like in the snow too. Hike in the snow, investigate everywhere, everywhere. Um, Canada is Alberta, Edward, you know, Turtle Island. It's gorgeous. And in Wyoming, there's not just right there on the Blackfoot Res, but there's other. You got the National Yosemite Park there, so it's more exciting too. We go we go there, and I will run around. I am planning to go back to the res, um, hopefully by November. We were supposed to have a gather, all councils from all different tribal get together, and it's called our feast. What we do is we pray and smudge, and we have each sweat lodge. We go in and we present with the chief, and we give our graceful. And me, I will stay with the Blackfoot actually in our lodge, sweat lodge, excuse me, and give the blessing to the ones that enter and want to see if there is a spirit animal in them or what animal has lead them, our relatives. And we have a ceremony when the young come and get their name, just like when you're born. In the indigenous ways, we give them names. So mine came exactly what I am. I'm Bear Claw. Everybody knows me, all tribal nations. They all know me as Mama Bear Claw. So I try to help everyone with many documents, like I said before, and make sure they can still have their little home and their little tiny property because it's important. So, Dansea JP, much love and hugs. I hope you're feeling better. Do you want to come on in, JP, and join us? Or Henry? I know CP won't. I'm not going to ask because she won't. Here, I'll put it down if you want to come on in. Just let me know. We won't stay too long, but I just wanted to give myself a pat on my shoulder for 102 videos. This will make it 102. I'm shy today. No, you're not. No, you're not. Big hugs. Again, nice taking care of my kids today. Aw, hi, hi. Dealing with your new age. Okay, Henry. I'll let you slide. I'm older than you, but it's okay. A growl is a courtesy. Have you heard any bad animal encounters? A growl, yes, but you also from any other creatures. The ones you really need to be aware of is the it and the wingalo. A shapeshifter. Um, the stories we have gotten when we were young that it was a native that sacrificed for his loved one because she was in love with two people. One was a relative and one was a people. So I believe that you the shapeshifter will come in many different forms, an animal or whatever more there is. I can't give too much information, but yes. And happy belated birthday. Usually when we sing, it's happy gifting day, we say, but we also, the ones that are not tradition like me, and they're non-tradition, they'll sing happy birthday to you. Well, we all sing together, but we're all in different frequencies, and that's how we say. So I will sing to you, Henry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Henry. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I hope you enjoy your your birthday, and as we would say, our birthday is on, say it's on Tuesday, we party till the next Tuesday. My husband says it's my birthday month, so he does the whole month. I'm like, you're not getting gifts from me every month. Oh no, they let the dog out. Question: is a growl of or if you are close to their young or you're quarter, then you're going to hear a grunt. Yes. If you hear a loud growl from the back and it echoes, then it could be that they're playing hard, fighting the different clans. But like I said, it's wartime for them, and they're trying to claim certain areas because they travel and they want, this is their territory, and there's another clan that's coming into their territory without announcement. So, yes, are you saying yes, somewhere? Oh, you're over there. Why do some animals walk past me at night like I don't even, they're even when raccoons and possums? Because they know how humans are. Sometimes you can't see them, but they're there. You might be walking and you're not paying attention. Does that make sense to you? If they're not afraid of you, you can have a possum or a raccoon as a pet. If they can feel your energy that is precious treasure, they'll allow you to pet them, and they'll come like a knock at the door. But please be careful too. It's, you don't want to get bit by them. And also, if it's a shapeshifter, you'll see the difference in the eyes. One eye will be different. So, oh, you're welcome. Anything else? Because if not, then it's been an hour. I'm going to close this up. I might go back live maybe this afternoon or something. I need to get to the post office and send out the package. These protection medicine bags so they can go camping and then investigate. That's good. So do I. We get a lot of possums around here. When I go camping, there is a raccoon that comes around, and you can hear them. They make a little squeaky noise. So they're very enjoyment. All right. Well, this comes to an end. I am Elder Medicine Bearclaw. This is my 102 video. I wanted to do it at 100, but it is what it is. So therefore, please be blessed, be kind to one another, and say hi, make someone smile. Ask if they need a helping hand, or you see an elderly kind of struggling, help that person. Okay. I do enjoy you coming onto my live, like I said, and listen and ask for guidance. I appreciate that. And be blessed, be safe. If you are enjoying your summer, thank you. Hi. Take care. Much love. And I'll see you later on today or maybe tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.